Hey everybody, welcome back to another Minecraft tutorial. This is the slime farm we're going to build, and this is what it looks like right now. To get it looking like this, we're going to start to find the perfect location for it. But before we start, please take a moment and give this video a like and hit the subscribe button as well. Finding a slime chunk is super easy. Just go to chunkberries.com. In the slime finder, type in the seed of your Minecraft world, and that's it. Except it doesn't work like that anymore. Unfortunately, the last update on the slime finder was back in 2017, way before the update aquatic. If you're still on 1.12 or an older than 1.12 version, you can still use chunkberries.com, of course. But if you are on update aquatic like me, you're gonna have to come up with a different solution to find your slimes. But don't worry, there is a way. It will be more work, but also more fun, I guess. And I will show you exactly how to do it. First thing first, let's make the chunks visible. And for that, on your keyboard, hit F3 and G. Chunks are 256 block tall, 16 by 16 segments. And slimes spawn in so-called slime chunks below layer 40, at least 24 blocks away from any player, and they despawn if no player is within 128 blocks. So with this knowledge, let's go and find those slimy green bastards. We're gonna have to clear out a pretty big space anywhere below layer 40, so probably the easiest place to start with is our existing mine. It's perfect because it's usually located at around level 12, and also it's partially mined out. So keep the chunk borders visible and clear out at least like 15-20 chunks. Okay, I have cleared out like probably 30 chunks, 3 blocks high. Fill up every hole on the floor, make sure it's completely flat, and grab some fences and place them on the chunk borders. So with them, actually we can separate the chunks. So when the slimes are starting to spawn, we're gonna see exactly which chunk they are at. So that's the whole idea. Yeah, you can just clear out space, you can get out and do this like all around in every chunk border. When you're done, you just have to go ahead and find a place somewhere in the middle of the cleared out space. Just hit F3 and G again to get rid of the chunk borders so we can see better. And just wait, usually within 5-10 minutes we can have slimes. And there you go, we already have a slime there. And this is how you find the slime chunk. And now, my friends, the fun part. Come up to the surface, get some food and cold drink for a few hours, because yes, we are going to mine a lot. And even more than what you think. Not just the slime chunk, but also we need 4 extra blocks on 2 opposite sides of our chunk. So instead of a 16 by 16, we are going to mine out a 24 by 16, but not quite everything. So within the chunk borders in the 16 by 16 segment, we are going to have our spawning platforms. I usually mine down to the top of the bedrock, which is level 5, and if you do the same, your first spawning platform will be on level 7. Between the platforms we need a 3 blocks high empty space, and altogether we are going to have 9 spawning platforms. The top one will be on level 39. Remember, slimes are spawning below level 40, so level 39 is still a spawning space. When you're done, your place should be looking something like this. Make sure to light up the platform so only the slimes can spawn on them. The slimes cannot spawn on torches, so try to use block-shaped light sources like jack-o'-lanterns or sea lanterns, and you should be okay. Pick one of the sides and clear out the end of it. This is gonna be the slime ball collection and transportation department. We are going to build a water-based item elevator with a dropper clock and a minecart unloader here. Okay, let's grab a block of saw sand and place it down just like this. And there you go, we already have some slimes spawned. That's a good news. Okay, so what we're gonna need now is a dropper. Let me grab one of them. And we're gonna have to place it just before the saw sand. Make sure it's facing inside. Let's just put a block on the top of it. Make sure it's a solid block, not don't use like a glass block, because the minecart is not gonna work with the glass. But if you wanna see the water flow, you can put, of course, a glass block on the top of your solid block. That's not a problem. Put a wall around your source and block. Grab a bucket of water, and we have to mine out one by one elevator shaft all the way to the surface. So during this process, we have to fill up every single block above the source and block with water sources. You can do this in several ways. Grab some ice if you have access to it. Place a block of saw sand on the bottom of your elevator shaft. Then on your way up, fill it up with ice. Then just break the ice blocks down with a pickaxe, and there you go. You have a working saw sand elevator. If you have no access to ice, then take 2 water buckets with you and mine out this shape as deep as you need. Place your saw sand in the middle. If you place a bucket of water in the 2 ends, the middle block between them becomes an infinite water source where you can just fill up your empty buckets. Then come up a level, close down the 2 ends, and just repeat the whole process all over again. And then we need to build an extension from the ground, like maybe like 5-6 blocks high. It depends how many chests you want to use. In this case, I'm using my glass blocks, but of course you can use whichever block you want to use, doesn't matter. Fill it up with water. Put some temporary blocks in one of the ends of this extension. Place down your chests. Make it double, so you're gonna have more space for your slime boss. And then we're gonna need a few hoppers, and just place them down like this. Make sure like all of them are pointing to the double chest. And then grab your block, and then just cover around your hopper and punch out that one single block, and there you go, you have a water flow into your hopper. and just put a roof on the whole thing, and that's it. You have a working water elevator. And now let's work on the transportation system. So put down some redstone blocks, just like this. Then we're gonna need regular and powered rail. Just put them down like this. On the end, use the regular rails, and then switch back to power rail again. And then next to the spawning platform, we're gonna have to mine out tunnel, which is gonna lead a railway to the other side. Something like this. Just put down a redstone block, regular rail, power rail, all the way to the other side, just like this, and do the same thing. There you go, we have some slimes coming down. That's awesome. Then one block above the railway, the same level as our first spawning platform, fill up this 4x16 space with magma blocks. They're gonna kill the slimes when they fell down, so it's a perfect and a very easy killing system. And then grab some hoppers and place them behind the dropper. Make sure both of them are pointing to the dropper, and then just get some more power rails and finish the railway just like this. There you go. And then next to this whole thing, we're gonna need some more room, so let's just punch out a few more blocks right next to the dropper. Basically, this is where we're gonna build up the dropper clock. Place a solid block right next to the dropper, and then grab a comparator and a few repeaters and some redstone dust. Place down the comparator, switch it to extracting mode with a left click, and put a repeater there, and there, and just like there, and grab redstone dust. And with them, let's just finish this redstone clock. So we are all set with the with this. And then on the other side, we're gonna build the minecart unloader system. So here we're gonna need a comparator, just like that. A solid block here and there. A redstone torch, another solid block, and a repeater between the two solid blocks. And with that, we basically just finished our slime farm. So I mean, that's it. Of course, you can change these blocks around the wall, you know, make it nicer and prettier. It's all up to your taste, but everything is in a working condition right now, so let's just grab a hopper minecart. Let's just put something in it, whatever, just test it, push it a little bit. Yeah, the minecart is unloading, that's it. Everything is done and ready to roll. Let's fly up to the surface and check out our chests. If we did a good job, those seeds should be in this chest. There you go, we have that. Yeah, so looks like everything is working, so like that's it. Now we are going to move in some iron golems. They are attracting the slimes big time, so if the slime sees them, they will make a premature decision to kill them, but instead, of course, they will fall down and they will end up on the plate. But anyways, we can place the golems in a way that the slimes can detect them from 2 platforms instead of just 1, so we can save some resources. So to achieve that, we can start to build the first golem room 2 blocks above our first spawning platform. Make a room that 3 blocks high, 5 blocks wide and 4 blocks deep, just like this one. Place down some blocks to prevent the golems to get out from the room. I use glass, but I think you can use whatever you like, it doesn't matter. To make a golem we need 4 blocks of iron blocks and a pumpkin head. Place them just like this and that's it. You have a golem ready to go. So the first room is done and the second one is going to be 5 blocks above the first room. So just something like this. So punch out those 5s and 3 blocks high, 4 blocks deep, and just repeat the whole thing that we did actually with the first room. You can have 4 or 5 golem rooms. In this case I think I'm just gonna have 4 to speed up things. Just came back, unloading, and it's on its way back to collecting more stuff for us. That's awesome. Oh, and we have more slimes spawned. So the very top level of the spawning platform is on level 39. So at least 24 levels above it we can build an AFK platform. In this case I used glass, which is transparent, so no mobs can spawn on it. So you are actually very safe to stay here for a few hours. So guys, that's it. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you learned something new today. If you did, please like, subscribe and say hi or something in the comment section below. I'll see you all very soon. Ciao!